Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is class number 4 in the series of 8 in the Manifestations Miracles course. Now we're dealing with Visudha, which is the throat chakra today. So we started by identifying the concept of manifestation. Then we went into our crown chakra, our third eye, and now we're down into our throat. Now this is the part of the journey where many people struggle to express themselves confidently and freely to achieve whatever goal it is that they have set their hearts upon. So what we're going to do in this practice is to move dead energy out of the throat chakra to make ourselves confident in taking up space with our voices, expressing our dreams, goals and desires to the world in order to be able to make them a reality. Okay? Now, we will be using sound in this class, unsurprisingly, and we're going to start, first of all, with a breath practice, which is called Brahmari, which is also known as bee breath. All you do, and take any comfortable position that you wish. I am kneeling, obviously, and I'm kneeling on top of a block, but you can sit however you like. We don't need any props for this practice, so you won't need a block. You can sit cross-legged, whatever. Choose a comfortable position for you. When we're doing Brahmari breath, what we do is to inhale in through the nose, and then when you exhale out of your mouth, you keep the mouth, when you exhale out of the nose, you keep the mouth closed and you make a sound like a bee, which looks like this. And as you do that, you'll feel a vibration all throughout your throat chakra, which does two things. It helps to clear dead energy in the chakra and also helps to raise your vibrational frequency. So please don't be self-conscious. You're probably doing this in the comfort of your own home. When you're ready, we're going to take 7 rounds. So exhale completely. Nice big inhale in through the nose. You can close down the eyes if you wish. Let's go again. Three more rounds. Now just close the eyes, allow the breathing to return to normal and notice the sensations that you have created within your own body. If there is a particular goal or dream or something you've been struggling with expression in relation to, then you may wish to take a moment to dedicate this practice and the energy that we're going to shift in the direction of that. One more breath. On your next inhale, blink open the eyes. If you're sitting on top of anything, move it off to the side and join me by coming into toe stand. Okay, so for toe stand, you come onto the knees, tuck the toes beneath you, and then sit back on the heels. I know we're working into the throat chakra, but often there is a school of thought that believes difficulty with expression relates to not feeling safe. So we're going to work into the root chakra in the legs so that we feel safe enough to be able to express ourselves clearly. So sit back onto the heels. If at any point toe stand becomes uncomfortable for you, feel free to come out of it either by kneeling down or coming up high onto the knees. It's your choice. But first of all, come onto the knees and then inhale the arms nice and high. Exhale, open the arms out to a cactus shape and drop the neck backwards and really extend the chin high. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, open those elbows. Inhale, high. Exhale, open the elbows into a cactus shape, lift the chin, extend the chest to the ceiling. One more time. Exhale. Now everyone lift up onto the knees, take the arms high above the head and gently take the hands a little bit back behind you into a micro back bend, using the core to support you. Beautiful. Now exhale, bring the head forwards, bring the arms down so that the elbows are in line with the shoulders. Take the right arm, tuck it underneath the left. We're coming into Garudasana, eagle arms. So you can do a single bind or a double bind, it's entirely up to you. And wherever you are, press the forearms and the hands against one another if the hands are joined. And if you can lift the elbows a little higher, great, but don't force yourself, only go as high as feels comfortable to you. I'm going to take a few breaths here. Now if you wish to lift the elbows a little higher, drop the neck back and open the throat. You can, but you don't have to. You may wish to exhale out of the mouth to encourage the sense of relief. One more breath. Beautiful. Unwrap the arms, take the hands down by the sides, open the shoulders, work the shoulder blades towards one another, and from here spread the fingertips wide and with a great sense of expansion bring the hands back up above the head again, and then exhale, bring the elbows back down in line with the shoulders, and then this time left arm goes underneath right for eagle on the other side. Again, work out how high you'd like your elbows and work the forearms and the hands against one another. Release any tension that you might feel in the jaw. In fact, you may wish to swallow. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth if it's crept up there. One more breath, and then on the next inhale, if you wish, you can lift the shoulders, lift the elbows, forgive me, high, keeping the shoulders low, taking the head back and doing an ever so minor micro back bend. 2 breaths, inhaling in through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth if you wish. In through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Beautiful. Release the arms, untie them, bring the hands down to the mat and come into a tabletop position. Now we're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow, but what I'd like you to do is externally rotate the fingers so that they're facing towards the body, and take cat-cow breathing in the reverse way with the hands in the reverse. So instead of inhaling into cow, we're going to inhale into cat. Take the chin as close to the chest as you can, and then exhale into cow. Twice more, inhale into cat. Exhale into cow. One more round. Really pushing down into the arms and opening the collarbones. Beautiful. Now return the hands to the front into the traditional positioning, making sure that the hands are directly beneath the shoulders, and let's take one round in the traditional way. So inhale, drop the belly towards the mat, extend the chin, the chest to the front, and then exhale, press into the hands and the top of the feet as you arch through the back. Now, beautiful. Take your bottom back towards your heel. Come into child's pose. We're going to take 2 rounds of child, cow, dog, plank flows. If that sounded confusing, don't worry, just follow me. So we're going to inhale up into cow. Really exaggerating the movement in the throat and connecting with the sound of your own breath. Tuck the toes, take the bottom back towards the heels as you exhale and lift the bottom into the air into dog. Then inhale, shift forwards into plank. You can lower the knees if you need to. And then exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forwards into cow. Exhale, take it back down to child. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up into cow. Tuck the toes, take the bottom back towards the heels, and exhale up into downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forwards into plank. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Now this time, as you inhale, lower the knees back down to the earth, and then look forwards and bring the right foot up between the hands. So come into low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Set up firmly in the legs, so press down into that front big toe. Then tuck the back toes and inhale, lift the left knee off the mat. Exhale, lower it down. We're going to do that and incorporate the arms. So inhale, lift up, lift the left knee away from the earth. Exhale, hands to mat, knee to mat. Inhale, rise high. Exhale and lower. Now, on your next inhale, leave the knee on the ground, but inhale the arms up above the head, and then bring the elbows down in line with the shoulders again, and we're going to come into eagle arms. So eagle arms, but in a low lunge position. Now from here, we're going to inhale, sit back into the hips, and then exhale, come forwards. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forwards. One more time, inhale, rise. Exhale, forwards. Release the hands. Spread the arms nice and wide to gather as much space as you can before you replant the hands either side of the right foot. Tuck the left toes and then take the right foot back to meet the left. From here, let's take one more round of those flows. So inhale, drop the knees to the earth. Extend into cow, really extending through the chin. Exhale, arch and round, bring the head back towards the earth into child. Inhale, back up into cow. Exhale, tuck the toes, bottom towards the heels, lift up into downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forwards into plank, pushing through the heels, lifting the core into the body. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lower the knees, come forwards into cow. Then return to tabletop position. Take the left foot between the hands, come into Anjaneyasana, low lunge on the other side. Set up firmly in the legs, place the hands on the mat, and we'll practice the runner's lunge as we did on the other side. So inhale, lift the right knee away from the earth, pushing away through that right heel, and then exhale, lower the knee back down to the mat. We're going to do the same as we did on the other side. Inhale, build the arms in, lift the knee, lift the arms overhead, and then exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, lower down. One more round. And then exhale, bring the arms forwards in front of you. Elbows in line with shoulders, and left arm underneath the right this time. Eagle arms, pressing down firmly into the front big toe. Inhale and lift high into the hips, sit back into the right hip. Exhale, come forwards towards the left knee. Inhale, lift up, pressing into both feet. Exhale, release forwards. Inhale, rise one more time. Exhale, release the arms, sweep them wide, take up as much space as you can manage, and plant the hands. This time, take the right toes and bring the right toes up to greet the left. And we're going to come into Uttanasana, forward fold. So bend forwards towards the earth. If you need to bend your knees generously, you can. It's not necessary to keep the legs straight. Inhale, halfway up into Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side as you come all the way up to stand. Take the hands over the head and reach out through the fingertips before you exhale and float the hands down to the heart in Anjali Mudra, and then release the hands down by the side of the body, Samastiti He. Now we're going to do a standing breath practice, a throat chakra cleansing breath practice. So interlace your fingers, bring your clenched fingers beneath your chin and rest them under there. Then you're going to inhale and lift the elbows in line with the chin, and as you exhale, you'll lower the elbows, take the chin backwards and exhale out of the mouth audibly, okay? So let's do 7 rounds of that. So when you're ready, inhale. Beautiful. Release the hands down by the side, close down the eyes, reconnect with whatever message it is you wish to broadcast to yourself or to the world in support of the life that you desire. Beautiful. Now we're going to, on the next inhale, sit back into Utkatasana, chair pose. This is your inhale. And then exhale, fold forward into Uttanasana. Inhale, sit back into chair. And then exhale, come up to stand. Release the hands down. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, chair. Exhale, rise. Release the hands down, Samastiti He. One more round. Inhale, chair. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, rise to stand. And then release the hands down to the heart. This time, drop your hands down by the hips and inhale, sweep the arms round behind you, opening the chest, opening the throat as you take the hands up above the head, and then exhale, float them all the way down to the earth. Inhale, halfway position, Uttanasana, and then exhale, plant the hands on the earth, take both feet to the back of the mat and come into Ardha Mukha Svasana, downward facing dog. Now inhale, lower the knees to the earth and then come back onto the knees. We're going to come into Ustrasana, camel pose. If you have camel pose in your practice, feel free to jump straight in. Otherwise, if you wish to make it easier, you can put blocks either sides of the ankles. If you don't have blocks, you can use the heels to bring the earth towards you. But first of all, let's attempt bus stop number 1 by placing the hands on the buttocks facing towards the heels. So almost as if you're putting your hands in your pockets. Work the shoulder blades towards one another, work the elbows towards one another, lift the chest, open the chin, and activate the core as you squeeze the glutes together. You can release the toes for this first round. Squeeze the glutes together, lifting the hips forwards. Beautiful. Come out of it. Now, if you wish, as I say, you can tuck your toes. You can stay in bus stop number 1 with the feet flat, just opening the chest, taking the hips forwards, working the glutes, whilst you work the shoulder blades and elbows back towards one another. If, however, you wish to take it further, you can reach back for the heels, working the chest forward, working the shoulder blades together, lifting the hips, squeezing the glutes. If you wish to lower the heels to the earth, you may. It's exactly the same pose, just slightly more intense. Now, if you wish to take the head all the way back to the back of the mat, you can. But if it doesn't feel comfortable, keep the gaze forwards. Now, beautiful. Inhale up onto the knees, sit back onto the heels, close down the eyes and take a moment there. Beautiful. On your next inhale, swing your legs round in front of you and come into Dandasana. Flex the feet, sit firmly on the sit bones, lift out through the crown of the head. Inhale the arms nice and high, and then exhale, tip forwards. And as soon as you reach some resistance, pause for a little, then take a little more breath. And then exhale, come forwards, pausing each time you meet resistance and then taking hold of wherever is comfortable for you. Mat, shins, bottom of the feet, you choose. But fold in for an opportunity for quiet reflection, the chance to receive whatever words of wisdom you need to receive from yourself to support you in your dreams. Beautiful. One more breath here. Then on your next inhale, reach forwards first of all and then rise up. Now release the hands down by the side. Bend the right knee. Bring the right knee into the body. Squeeze the right thigh and torso together to give you a little bit of extra length in the spine and lift out of the lumbar spine. And then cross that right foot over the left knee, wrap the left arm around the right knee, and then take that right arm behind you to come into a gentle seated twist. Take your gaze as far over your right shoulder as feels comfortable for you, and let yourself wring out any last little bits of doubts about you being worthy of your wildest dreams and capable of expressing yourself fully and freely. On your next inhale, return everything back to center. Release the right leg, extend it long again, then bend the left leg, draw the left knee and thigh towards the body, extending through the right foot, pressing the torso against the thigh and using the arms so that it helps you to elevate out of the spine. And then cross that left foot outside of the right knee and wrap the right arm around the left knee and take the left arm behind you if you wish. Enjoying the opportunity for release. Wringing out any belief that you are not capable and or worthy of expressing your dreams clearly. Now inhale, the head back to center, rotate everything back to the front, release the left leg long, and then come down onto the back to lie in Shavasana. Extend the arms and the legs as wide as feels comfortable for you, and allow your awareness to descend more deeply inwards. Place your attention and focus on your Visudha, throat chakra, and undertake to try to remember as often as possible to speak to yourself with love and kindness, and to speak to others with love and kindness. The more lovingly we express ourselves, the more willing others are to listen to what it is we have to say. Now we're going to take 4 rounds of that Brahmari bee breath in this lying position. And I'd like you to start as loud as you possibly can and then decrease in volume each time so that your final one is very gentle. So when you're ready, inhale. lie in a moment of quiet stillness and notice how your vibrational frequency feels. Start to bring a little bit more awareness back into the body, and then roll over onto one side and come into fetal pose. Take a moment here to reconnect with the inner child you who always expressed themselves confidently, freely and unabashedly before any of the conditioning of the world got in the way. Undertake to bring that confidence of expression with you and keep it with you as you come off the mat. When you're ready, push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Keep the eyes closed if you can, and take a moment to connect with your own energy again. And we're going to take 2 breaths where we inhale in through the nose and exhale audibly out of the mouth. So when you're ready, inhale. I sincerely hope that you feel filled with confidence to go out and spread your message to the world, whatever that may be. Please take the opportunity, if you've not done it already, to do the Visudha Throat Chakra chapter of your course and go and spread the word of how truly amazing you are. Namaste.